I cannot believe I had to watch this mess. I cannot believe it. Beacon 20. What? What was it? Oh, yeah. Beacon 23. Jesus Christ, this is the worst goddamn show I've ever seen in my entire life. Welcome back to another episode of Smitty Snippets, boys and girls. Today we are talking about Beacon 23 and how I didn't finish it. I got to episode 5 of season 1. I did not finish this show because for one, I couldn't stay awake, and two, when I could stay awake, just looking at this just made my eyes hurt, burn. Why did you do this? You didn't have to do this. You had the money. There will be spoilers ahead for this monstrosity, but if you like what you see, as always, like, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the content, maybe we have some more fun. All right, now to this mess. Beacon 23 is exactly what it sounds like. I thought maybe it was like a race to get to something with some ships, or maybe, there was a thing that was hidden. Nope, just some people standing around not doing nothing. Not a thing, just a lighthouse in space. That's all it is. That's all it is. And just some calamitous stuff happens. That's pretty much the gist of this show. This show stars Lena Headey, Aster, aka Cersei Lannister, and Stephan James. They're the main characters in this show. Stephan James shows up out of nowhere, and he's like trying to stop this ship from exploding. And right off the bat, I'm like, must have started at episode 2. Or 3 or something. Let me stop this. Nope. There's a gentleman on here named Halen, who is currently occupying the space station, or the Beacon 23. He is pretending to be a gentleman called Solomon, I believe, when Aster shows up, or Lena Headey's character. Halen's he's not who he pretends to be. He's lying about being there. Why? I do not know. To this very moment, I promise you, I do not know why. Aster is also pretending to be somebody she is not. I don't know who that is either, but she's looking for some blue rocks. Halen seems to know where these blue rocks are, but he is not willing to give them to her until he can secure a ride off of this beacon, because he is a soldier who has lost his mind. Again, why? I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to say about this. Like, before you have a chance to understand your main characters and what is going on before them, they get a visit from some thugs from deep space somewhere. I have no idea who these people are. They just show up. And want stuff, and they bring in these space muskets and starts knocking people down with like a I don't know, with like a rush of air or something. I don't know, but everybody seems to have these muskets. And as quick as these thugs showed up, they're off the show. You have no idea what they actually wanted, or what was going on, or why they're here in the first place. They're just here. There's like a smart ass AI system that's here. It doesn't want to do anything that anyone tells it. So who designed this machine? I'm going to do my absolute best to try to describe what happened in this show in the first 5 episodes in under a minute. I doubt I'll be able to do it, but here we go. Halen is on this beacon. He's not who he pretends to be. Cersei shows up on this beacon. She says she's supposed to be here. She's not who she's supposed to be, right? But before they can figure out their stuff, thugs show up to try to take God knows what. But Cersei's actually here for some blue rocks. Halen knows where the blue rocks are, but he won't tell her until he can get off the ship. But Halen has a problem. He's got a problem in his brain where he just like spazzes out. Why? I swear to God, I don't know. I do not know. They work together to try to get the thugs off the ship. They take out all the thugs except for one kid who gets in a ship and he leaves. After this happens, they start to work on their relationship a little bit. When all of a sudden, Cersei's partner / girlfriend shows up again from deep space. These people get more visitors than I do at my house. After that, Cersei makes out with her girlfriend, only to find out that her girlfriend's trying to two-time her and take the rocks for herself. Cersei ends up killing her own girlfriend and working with Halen again. And then I won't say can't wait for episode 5, but I'm watching episode 5. Has nothing to do at all with Cersei and Halen. It has to do with some old lady and some dude who just showed up out of nowhere to fix the AI unit, who doesn't give a shit about anything that they're talking about. And this does not connect, at least in anything that I've seen, in any way, shape, or form to any of the shit that I've already watched. This show is terrible from front to back. Episode 5 was the one that made me call it quits. I just imagine this, right? A dude shows up out of nowhere, out of from deep space again. And there's an old lady who's watching the beacon. This is supposed to take place like 168 or 186 years in the past. And he's after something. Like he's after a greater consciousness. Like he feels like people can be gods or something. Just left field shit, just out of nowhere. This had nothing to do with any of the shit I've already seen. So once he shows up and he asks this old lady if he could look at her like computer or something like that, she says, I don't know. I think she said yeah or whatever, but he poisoned her and she falls flat on her face. Right? That would kind of make regular people mad. Like regular people would be upset. Not her, not her. And he stabbed her. He stabbed her and left her there. And this chick invited him to stay with her forever. Forever. That's not an appropriate response. He tried to kill you twice. And she was like, just stay here with me. You can stay here with me the whole time. I was like, what? No, I'm done. I'm done. Unplug that shit. Unplug it. I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to watch anymore. I don't want to watch anymore. Nothing here makes sense. Why are we 168 years in the past? Why? Why are so many people showing up to this beacon? Again, if you have an interest in watching this, be my guest. I don't ever want to curtail anybody's, viewing pleasure. If you think you might get a kick out of something, you go ahead and you watch, right? And then we'll talk about it. If it's bad, then you tell me it's bad. If you enjoy it, I want to hear that too. I don't want mine to be the only voice of reason. This is just my personal opinion. I think this show was drier than KFC biscuits. And that's saying something, man. Real dry. I just kept waiting for it to get good, and it just never happened. They just kept introducing people and then they would leave. And then they introduce more people and then they would leave again. And we're still chasing rocks, but I don't know what these rocks do. They're just worth something to somebody we ain't met. To two people that don't really know each other, but they the star of the show. And I don't know shit about them. Nothing. Going to Beacon in space for reasons I don't understand. So I don't get it, but I appreciate the recommendation, Hugh. Thank you for this. Sometimes, I need a bad show. Not quite this bad though. You want to elevate a little bit. At least make it like good bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I get to rip it, but it's not so horrible. There's nothing redeemable about this. This is so bad. So bad. But I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. Like, share, subscribe if you enjoy the content. Leave a like for your boy. Helps out the channel and the algorithm. And I'll see y'all for the next one. Next should be Foundation. So I got you covered. You know who you are. It's coming. All right. Be sure to watch this video next. Hang out, stay a while. Let me entertain you for a couple hours. And yeah, I love y'all, man. Y'all peace.